waiting for. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, the wait is over. It's go time!
A rivalry deeper than competition.
So personal, it transcends sport.
And speaks to the very core of human nature.
Is it about the pursuit of perfection?
Look at this display by Floyd Mayweather.
Or the need to defy the odds.
Manny Pacquiao is a storm.
To protect the legacy at all costs.
Mayweather remains money.
Or to inspire a nation.
This is the brilliance of the Filipino slugger.
In the end,
there will only be one.
Rivalries create legends.
And legends create history.
Tonight, an event that will captivate the world.
And forever define an era. Mayweather.
Pacquiao. It's been a long time coming.
But that time is now.
Incredible how relaxed Manny Pacquiao is, and he did it. He got Jimmy Kimmel behind him. They joked that Kimmel said he would fight my Canadian compatriot Justin Bieber, who is a part of the Floyd Mayweather entourage, but we're about to be struck by the thunder of this crowd when Manny Pacquiao finally enters the building. Andre, you're an Olympic gold medalist. You won the Super 6. You're a champion. What is going through his mind right now with this, the most important ring walk of his life?
You've talked about the fight. You've talked about the fighter. You've trained. You've ate, slept, and drank this moment. Walking to the ring can almost be a surreal moment for a fighter. You have to fight to stay in the moment so you don't get caught up in the moment. And I think that's what Manny Pacquiao's doing right now. But to his credit, he looks very calm, very poised. He looks ready for the moment.
Made his debut at 16 in the Philippines, winning titles in an unprecedented 8 divisions: 112, 122, 130, 135, 147, and 154 pounds. He's the lineal champion, the man who beat the man who beat the man in 4 divisions. Mayweather, the second man to do so tonight. Pacquiao has a chance to become the first fighter ever to win a lineal championship in 5 different weight classes.
Is champion versus champion. Now making his entrance to the ring, the fighting pride of the Philippines, Manny PACMAN Pacquiao.
Ang iyong nararamdaman. Ano ba ang tamang batayan upang
we are part of the selfie generation. One of the most famous ones taken right there with Manny, Freddie Roach, and of course Jimmy Kimmel. Can't wait for this crowd to erupt.
That may even be a sponsorship obligation. I read somewhere last night that he has an endorsement deal with a phone company. I don't want to say which one it is because I'm not sure. But I think that's why we're seeing the extra amount of selfies from Manny Pacquiao yesterday and then tonight.
Look at you, investigative journalist.
I gotta do it.
The Philippine contingent out in full force. A man who is is a fighting statesman, a man who is in Congress, a man who has literally picked himself up from nothing, abject poverty at the age of 14. And what a testament to the human spirit, and a testament to never giving up on your dreams. And he never gave up on this dream. Manny Pacquiao is about to enter the ring for the mega fight of this generation.
Anything is possible.
Pacquiao recorded a song that is his ring walk. It's I Am Going to Fight for Filipinos, written by composer and frequent songwriting collaborator Lito Camo. Not much he can't do. And here comes the king. Well, not that kind of king. He's the king of the pound-for-pound rankings. Floyd Money Mayweather. Is this business as usual for a man who's made this walk 11 consecutive times in this venue? A man who has yet to taste defeats in 47 professional fights.
Somewhat, but not quite. He's taken this walk plenty of times, like you just mentioned. He's made plenty of millions, but he hasn't made the amount of money that he's going to make tonight, and he's never taken a walk for a fight of this magnitude, so it's a little bit different for Floyd Mayweather tonight.
What does this fight mean to Floyd Mayweather's, well, both of their careers? We're looking at the pound-for-pound king right now because in many ways he's got a lot more to lose. Manny Pacquiao has tasted defeat 5 times. He's proven he can overcome adversity. This man prides himself on that zero. What does this fight mean to him?
That's part of what Floyd Mayweather sells to the public, is that he's invincible. He has an air of invincibility. So the O means everything. Of course, he wants to check after the fight, but right now it's all about maintaining his status, becoming the king, and keeping that undefeated record.
Undisputed #1 attraction, the undefeated welterweight and super welterweight champion of the world, Floyd Money Mayweather.
A chorus of boos, a mixed reaction here in Las Vegas. Obviously, he has his fan base, but we've talked ad nauseum. Yes, he may be the pound-for-pound best, but a polarizing persona. A man who flamboyantly displays his wealth. A man who has had run-ins with the law. We touched upon that, but this is all about tonight's fight. And here's a guy who, like Manny Pacquiao, wasn't born with a silver spoon in his mouth. He was born in a boxing business. His father, Floyd, his uncles, Roger and Jeff. But here's a man who was a pugilistic prodigy who has become the highest paid athlete on earth. And there's a reason for that, Andre.
Yeah, this has always been a part of Floyd Mayweather's grand plan, was to not only be rich, but to be filthy rich. That's what he's all about. He changed his nickname from Pretty Boy to Money Mayweather. His team is called the Money Team. That speaks for itself. He's getting what he always wanted right here tonight. And again, I can just feel the electricity, and I feel like both guys are ready and prepared to put on a great show for the whole world to see.
Here's the tail of the tape, and again, the advantages in favor of Floyd Mayweather, Andre.
He's got the height advantage, he's got the reach advantage, but again, in these moments, these kind of fights, you can't use that as an excuse. Manny Pacquiao has to find a way to even the score a little bit.
The first time since fighting Oscar De La Hoya that he is the underdog, the B-side, and Freddie Roach, who has had a lot of great lines in the build-up to this fight. He said Floyd Mayweather better enjoy being the A-side because Manny Pacquiao is going to put him on his backside.
Yeah.
Easier said than done.
It's easier said than done for sure, but Freddie Roach is doing what he's supposed to do. He's standing up for his guy, and he's showing no fear. He's showing no fear. You got to respect it.
Away they got point line, I'm going 80 on 'em. I'm going loco, I'm going crazy on 'em. I'm going nuts so that girl said it, homie. But now I'm back to the money like I'm sleep on a million. My bank account changed me.
1,876 days after this fight was reported to be taking place for the first time in March of 2010, we are finally here.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you, and we welcome you to tonight's epicenter of the sports world, the Grand Garden Arena here at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, Nevada, for the featured bout of the evening, brought to you by Mayweather Promotions and Top Rank Incorporated in association with Showtime Pay-Per-View and HBO Pay-Per-View, sponsored by Tecate, Con Carácter, Mexico, Live It to Believe It, and the Weinstein Company, and the new movie Southpaw, starring Jake Gyllenhaal, in theaters everywhere, July 24th.
This contest is sanctioned by the Nevada State Athletic Commission. Chairman Francisco V. Aguilar. Executive Director Bob Bennett. The World Boxing Organization Supervisor is its President Francisco Paco Barcarcel. And the World Boxing Association Supervisor is Gilberto Jesus Mendoza. The WBC Supervisor is President Mauricio Suleiman. At ringside, the three judges scoring will be Bert Clements, Glenn Feldman, and Dave Moretti, and the man in charge of the action inside the ring, World Championship veteran referee Kenny Bayless. And now, the officials are ready, the fighters are in the ring, and they are ready. So for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, with his trainer Freddie Roach and wearing yellow and red, official weight 145 pounds. His fighting credentials of 57 victories, including 38 knockouts, along with 13 international and world championship titles in a record 8 different weight divisions, guarantees his place in the Hall of Fame. He's recognized and known the world over as the People's Champion from Sarangani Province, the fighting pride of the Philippines, the reigning, defending, two-time WBO welterweight champion of the world, Manny PACMAN Pacquiao.
And his opponent across the ring on my left, fighting out of the blue corner, really needing no introduction the world over, and truly representing some of the finest boxing skills our sport has ever seen. Wearing black trunks with gold trim, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, he weighed in at a ready 146 pounds. A veteran of 24 world title bouts, he is undefeated in his 18-year campaign with a record of 47 wins, no losses, 26 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the pound-for-pound great and the pay-per-view king, boxing's future Hall of Famer, the sensational 11-time world champion in 5 weight divisions. Please welcome the reigning, the defending, and the undefeated WBC and WBA welterweight and super welterweight champion of the world, introducing Floyd Money Mayweather. referee in charge now to give instructions, Kenny Bayless.
Okay, gentlemen. Floyd Manning. This is a fight that the world has been waiting for. Both of you are world champions. We went over the rules in the dressing room. I want you to keep this fight clean at all times, show good sportsmanship, protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck to both of you. Touch them up, God bless.
Kenny Bayless, who is refereeing his 8th Pacquiao fight and 6th Mayweather match, administers his final instructions. The sound of the opening bell will be music to the ears of fight fans who have waited 5 long years for this legacy-defining fight to materialize. The time has come for Mayweather versus Pacquiao. America's ambassador of avarice, a student of the sweet science with a Mensa-level ring IQ, versus the force of nature from the Philippines, who is a paragon of hope for his impoverished nation. Hashtag finally! The two-touch gloves, Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao in the yellow with red. Many people expect Manny Pacquiao to have to force the fight, bring the fight to Floyd Mayweather, Andre, and in the first 30 seconds, a bit of a feeling out process, but it is Manny Pacquiao initiating the attack, and it'll be very good for him to keep his punch combinations at 1 or 2 punches. Freddie Roach said he doesn't want him with a flurry of 5, 6, or 7 because that'll give Floyd Mayweather an opportunity to counter.
Yeah, neither fighter is giving up much ground right now. I think Floyd Mayweather's game plan is to eventually walk Manny Pacquiao down. Both fighters have to be careful as they're gauging the range and trying to slowly take over this fight. But you're right, Manny can't get too excited because Floyd Mayweather, the master, he'll find a way to counter early in this fight.
Master counter puncher. Atomic clock accuracy for Floyd Mayweather. There's the pot shot, straight right hand down the middle. Public enemy number 1 of the southpaw. Manny Pacquiao, the 9th southpaw that Floyd Mayweather has faced. He brought in 2 of his former southpaw opponents, DeMarcus Corley and Zab Judah, for his training camp. Many people feel that Manny Pacquiao studied Zab Judah, one of the rare times he has studied tape, especially those first couple of rounds against Floyd Mayweather, to try to find some chink in that armor.
It is nothing like getting in there and experiencing the real thing. Sometimes film won't be completely honest with you because you're not feeling the speed or feeling the power of the punches. When you get in there, that's the moment of truth, and you have to make up your mind, am I willing to walk through fire to get my game plan off and do what I need to do to win this fight?
Chants of Manny echo throughout the confines of the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Very much a feeling out process coming up on the final 60 seconds of the opening round.
Floyd Mayweather's doing a good thing right now. Even though he's fighting a southpaw, some right-handed fighters will abandon the jab. Floyd's not throwing a hard jab, but he's keeping it out there to blind Manny Pacquiao with the straight right hands down the middle.
And attacking the body as he's apt to do with the jab, one of the best body jabbers in the sport. When Manny Pacquiao started, was known as a, well, one-trick pony, had that lightning left hand, and he just ate that stiff right hand by Floyd Mayweather. Freddie Roach, after the first loss to Eric Morales, convinced him to add a right hook, which is known as Manila Ice. How will that right hook play a factor in this fight against the shoulder roll of Floyd Mayweather?
Well, Pacquiao has a great right hook. The only question is, can he land it?
Yes, and of course his jab is almost more like a power jab when it is effective.
This is the ideal round for Floyd Mayweather, offensively and defensively.
Alam mo na yan. Ikaw pa. Ha? Dalawolo. Kasi huwag kalimutan. Dalawolo. Depensa.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118,
total punches in round one, according to CompuBox. Floyd Mayweather, 8 of 36 for 22% connect rate. Manny Pacquiao, 3 of 29, 10% connect rate as action begins here in round two.
Pacquiao coming out more aggressively. He must have got a pep talk from Freddie Roach to not let Floyd Mayweather be comfortable. But the only problem with that is Floyd is answering him, landing straight rights, hard straight rights, and then Manny can't get any offense back because Floyd's defense is impeccable in the first round and a half.
Floyd Mayweather on the ropes, coming forward, clinching, attacking the body with his right hand. Manny Pacquiao's going to have to do a better job than he has done in his career of cutting off the ring against a guy like Mayweather.
And not just cutting off the ring, but when he has Floyd in the corner like that, he's got to feint Floyd, get Floyd to react, and then shoot for the chest. Don't shoot for the head because he won't land.
Of course, the sport of boxing, Andre, all about timing and distance. No better at timing and no better at managing distance in the sport today than Floyd Money Mayweather.
No question. And what I mean by Manny Pacquiao aiming at the chest is when Floyd Mayweather ducks, his punches have a better chance of hitting Floyd in the head because he'll meet Floyd at the point instead of aiming at his head and allowing Floyd to get under the punches.
Kenny Bayless, who may indeed play a pivotal factor in this fight, breaking up the clinch. Mayweather very effective with that lead right hand early, backing to the ropes, and now Manny Pacquiao missing upstairs. He's mauling Mayweather, and of course the partisan crowd will cheer anything Manny does, but not all that effective yet.
Not all that effective. He landed a couple shots, nothing devastating, but he started low at the body, and then he went high, and he had a little bit more success in that sequence.
Thunderous chants of Manny here at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, coming up on the final minute of the second round.
Straight right hand is on point for Floyd right now.
Missed with that right cross. Manny tried to come back with the left. He parried that jab by Mayweather. Ducked underneath the left hook by Mayweather. They touch gloves.
Floyd Mayweather playing ref in there. He said, keep it clean, keep it clean.
Well, he's not exactly known for abiding by the Marcus of Queensberry rules at all times. With something known as sticky punches, loves to use his forearms, his elbows, and he loves to, lean on that head sometimes. And here's Manny Pacquiao going on the attack. Mayweather quick to escape from the ropes, back to his office, his domain, the center of the ring.
The center of the ring. That's where Floyd wants to be, but don't make no mistake.
The bell in round three, total punches in round two for Floyd Mayweather, 11 of 32 for 34%. Manny Pacquiao, 6 of 44 for 14%. You know that Floyd Mayweather is going to be economical. Do the numbers surprise you for Manny Pacquiao, who's used to throwing a lot more punches than that?
Well, I'm not surprised. I mean, that's what happens when you fight a master counterpuncher like Floyd. He cuts the punch count in half because he's not there to be hit. And then when you do throw, he counters. So you don't want to throw 100 punches around. That's what Floyd Mayweather's done throughout the duration of his career with volume punches.
Mayweather's plus 24 plus minus rating, number one amongst all current championship caliber fighters. That means he lands 24% higher than his opponents do against him, going downstairs to the midsection with that straight right hand at the bell line. Fans thinking, and Manny thinking, was a little low.
You see the frustration on Manny's face right now, even though he landed a decent straight left right there. He's just not able to do what he needs to do, but he should have expected this. He has to stay patient and continue to try to implement his game plan.
Frustration leads to mistakes. Mayweather saying that Manny Pacquiao's style is too reckless. Pacquiao coming back and saying reckless is really what the fans want to see. They want to see action, but it has to be a concerted effort. He has to stay focused.
It's got to be controlled aggression. If not, something bad can happen, and it can happen quick.
And Manny Pacquiao on the attack immediately. Floyd clinches. And again, we thought that this might be a storyline in the fight. it was in the rematch against Marcos Maidana. And there's Floyd doing what he does, leaning on Manny Pacquiao, using all the tricks of the trade, and then lunging in with a right hand.
And you know when you see Floyd Mayweather put his back foot kind of up in the air and he leans forward, he's coming for that lead straight right hand. Manny has to be aware of that.
Coming up on the final minute of the third round, Pacquiao has Mayweather on the ropes, but maintaining distance right now, trying to feint. Mayweather sticks the jab, leads with the right hand, and now there's a front face lock, and really the referee, Kenny Bayless, has to, there he is finally admonishing Floyd Mayweather. Mayweather was penalized 1 point against Jose Luis Castillo in their first meeting for using his elbow. That's something that Kenny Bayless is going to have to really pay attention to, Andre.
Yeah, it's one thing to have an occasional situation, but if it keeps happening, he's going to have to step in and do something about it, or Manny Pacquiao may have to police the situation himself.
Floyd Mayweather missing with the right hand, sticks the jab, counterattack by Manny Pacquiao that turned out to be arm punches. Thus far, Manny Pacquiao unable to get on the inside where he needs to be, but I know against a master counterpuncher, the top defensive fighter of his era, that is a monumental task. Lead right hand and a flurry at the end of the round. And the exchange.
What a deal, what a feel.
They come to the center of the ring for round 4. According to CompuBox, power punches through round 3. Floyd Mayweather 20 of 41 for 49%. Manny Pacquiao 11 of 47 for 23%. Mayweather has landed 50% of his power shots in his last 13 fights. Number 1 among CompuBox categorical leaders. Pacquiao has landed 47% of his. Mayweather against the ropes. Pacquiao comes in with the attack, but again, a lot of those punches bouncing off the arms. Managed to get in the left hand to Floyd's head.
Yeah, if Manny Pacquiao can throw 5 punches and only land 1, Floyd Mayweather's in good shape. And we talked about the shoulder roll earlier and if it will work with a left-hander. Watch this sequence right now. Floyd is using the shoulder roll, and it's very effective against Manny right now.
Another Grand Rapids native, James Lights Out Tony, also using the shoulder roll to great effect. One of the best defensive fighters of his era. Manny Pacquiao, one of the greatest offensive fighters of any era, trying to go on the attack here against Floyd Mayweather. Backs him up with that right. Now Mayweather with the high guard. Manny Pacquiao again with the flurry of punches. Short bursts.
Manny, even though he's not having, large success, he's having the best success when he starts low with Floyd Mayweather. He starts to the body and then works his way up. That's the best chance he has. But if he goes straight for the head, Floyd's going to time it every day of the week and get out the way.
Deflecting off the arms and gloves.
Smart move by Manny Pacquiao right there. He clearly hurt Floyd. He tried to test him out to see how he was, but didn't go crazy, so he didn't punch himself out. Smart move.
Pacquiao's family on its feet. Most of the fans here at the MGM Grand on their feet. Encouraged by Manny Pacquiao in this 4th round. Under a minute left. And there Pacquiao lands a combination.
He started low. He finished high. He was able to land some shots to the head. But watch out for Floyd Mayweather. He's dangerous when he's hurt. He just landed a big right hand that I know got Manny Pacquiao's attention.
You look at Floyd Mayweather's face and you can still see the remnants. That was a stiff left hand that he ate from Manny Pacquiao.
This is what this fight is all about. Ebbs and flows, back and forth. There's no clear-cut winner. Somebody's going to have to earn it tonight if they want to be the last man standing.
Half-minute remaining in the 4th. Mayweather again against the ropes. Punches off the jab, blocked by the southpaw Pacquiao. Misses with a jab of his own. That straight right hand, though, the lead countered by Mayweather, effective as always.
Floyd Mayweather seems to have his wits about him. He's clear-headed, and he's back in this fight.
But a great round for Manny PACMAN Pacquiao here at the MGM Grand for the bell in round 5. Pacquiao entering the jab of Mayweather. Mayweather goes downstairs to the body with a right hand. That jab was blocked by Pacquiao. Counter left hook raises the face of Pacquiao by Mayweather.
Floyd is a champion and Floyd is a veteran, and Floyd doesn't get credit for his toughness, his grit. He gets angry and gets upset when you buckle him or land a good shot against him, and he slowly starts to take over. Manny can't let that happen right now.
And how's this for an illuminating turn of events? In between rounds, Floyd Mayweather Sr., good counter right cross by Mayweather, told his son that he was fighting like he was scared.
Wow.
Now, whether that's motivational or that's the truth, it's what Floyd Sr. said.
Wow. Kind of out of character for Floyd Sr.
Oh, but there's Mayweather backing Pacquiao up with a right hand. You know, skill and confidence are an unconquered army, and Mayweather, who possesses plenty of both, is unconquered in 47 prize fights. Many thought this would be his toughest test, and Manny Pacquiao is giving and bringing the fight to him thus far.
And let's keep it in perspective. Floyd is ahead in this fight, and I think he's dominating this fight. Manny Pacquiao had a moment, but he has to capitalize on it, because if not, he'll look up and Floyd will be way up ahead before he knows it.
And the seconds continue to tick away. These early rounds very important in any Mayweather fight. Usually taking the first 3 or 4 rounds to collect the data, make those adjustments before turning the tables in the second half of the fight and controlling matters. And there he again controls Pacquiao with a headlock, and right away Kenny Bayless admonishes him and tells him to break.
And you have to wonder how the judges are scoring this fight. Sometimes they don't always see things the same. Sometimes you think a round will go to Floyd and they'll like maybe Manny's aggressiveness. Who knows?
So they're only human. How much does the crowd impact them? With every Manny Pacquiao attack, even punches that are blocked or deflected or don't land. And there's Mayweather using his footwork, drawing boos, but hey, that's the name of the game.
This fight has been exciting, and it's only the 5th round. We still got a lot of fight left.
Final 20 seconds of the 5th.
Manny just missed that right hook we were talking about earlier.
Manny feinting with his feet. He has to be careful leaning in. Mayweather effective with that right uppercut as well. Plenty of distance between them. Mayweather trying to trap him, maybe baiting him to the ropes. Known for that poke counter right hand. Another round is in the books here at the MGM Grand. A look at
What a deal! What a feel!
Through round 5 as we begin round 6. Average punches per round. Mayweather 10 of 32 for 32%. PACMAN 5 of 35 for 17%. Is that punches or jabs, my man? Total punches? Okay, thank you. Gotta clear that up. I'm sorry. We're trying to give you the best information we can. Getting it secondhand from CompuBox. And now Mayweather absorbing these shots from Manny Pacquiao. And this is what Pacquiao has to continue to do. He has to continue to not smother his offense, but get on the inside, unleash the combination, and step out.
And it's not easy when you got a fighter as skilled as Floyd Mayweather with a reach advantage. Good sequence right there. Floyd landed, Manny came right back. I mean, Manny has to be in harm's way if he's going to land against Floyd Mayweather. There's no other way to do it. He can't outbox Floyd Mayweather.
Mayweather 1.5 inches taller, 5-inch reach advantage. and trying to impose his will and that advantage with the clinch, with the holding. Thus far, Kenny Bayless. Johnny on the spot.
Floyd Mayweather tried a classic move there. He was kind of in the corner. He used the check hook. It didn't land. Manny blocked it. Good shot from Manny Pacquiao on the button. You know that got Floyd Mayweather's attention.
Right uppercut by Floyd Mayweather. Of course, he used the check hook to full effect at Mayweather against Ricky Hatton. But then Pacquiao did him one better with one of the most brutal one-punch knockouts you will ever see against the Manchester Warrior.
Scary, scary knockout.
And of course, Pacquiao on the receiving end of a very scary knockout in his last loss against Juan Manuel Marquez in 2012. 12 has bounced back with 3 consecutive wins.
That shot hurt Floyd Mayweather right there.
That hurts Floyd.
That shot hurt Floyd right there.
And Pacquiao looking to take advantage. Mayweather absorbing those body blows, nodding, no, you're not hurting me, but it's Manny Pacquiao on the offensive.
Floyd Mayweather covered up like he's supposed to when you get hurt. Good shot from Manny. He aimed low. Floyd ducked into it. He's got to stay disciplined with that approach offensively.
Straight right hand through the guard. That one was blocked by Pacquiao. Under a minute left in the 6th. Great fight thus far.
Good counter from Manny Pacquiao.
The jab by Mayweather. Pacquiao going on the attack again. Beginning downstairs to the body, finishing it off to the head.
To the fans at home, this is the 6th round. This is when the fight starts in a 12-round championship fight.
Mayweather puts himself in the corner. That long right hand finds the target. There he paused, using the jab as a range finder. Pacquiao staying out of harm's way, but that jab was deflected off his face. Again, comes to the inside with a flurry of punches. Right hand to the body, nice counter right by Pacquiao. Final seconds of the 6th as we reach the midway point of this 12-round welterweight title unification showdown. Partner, thank you. And with Beyonce, Queen Bey, but what about what Floyd Mayweather Sr. said in that corner? There's concern in the Mayweather corner.
You've never heard Floyd Mayweather Sr. talk like that, but sometimes in a fight like this, of this magnitude, sometimes you need to be talked to like that. And Floyd Mayweather knows his dad knows him. I think Floyd Mayweather's going to respond to the way his father just talked to him.
At the fighter meeting, Floyd Mayweather told us that he does not love boxing anymore, that it's the business, that come September when his contract with Showtime ends, the 6th fight of the contract, he will walk away from the sport. Has he already mentally checked out? I dare to say so, but here in round 7 now, Manny Pacquiao going on the attack, the fan rallying behind him.
Now, Mayweather's starting to press a little bit. Manny's being patient, and he's landing a few jabs.
Oh, there's a jab that caught Pacquiao off balance. Total punches in round 6, by the way. Pacquiao, 13 of 25 in the jab, 8 of 13 in the power. Or excuse me, that was Floyd Mayweather. I'm not going to read those stats anymore, man. Either give them to me right or let's not do it at all. This is an important fight here. Wow. Round 7, a minute 45 left. I apologize, but Andre, we're getting false information.
I'm surprised that Floyd hasn't gone to the body a little bit more. He's tried, and he's landed some good shots, but I think it'll benefit Floyd and to slow Manny down a little bit. Good sharp right hand right there. If he keeps throwing the straight left to the body, and then when he gets inside, let his hands go down low, I think that'll pay dividends late in this fight.
Pacquiao hunting down Floyd Mayweather, using that deft footwork to escape. A minute 19 left in the 7th again, leaning on the smaller Pacquiao, pushing his head down, drawing the ire of the crowd, and the admonishment of the referee. Jab through the guard by Mayweather, trying to settle things down. There again is that evasive head movement. Trying now to establish that very effective jab, Andre.
We got some blood on the lip of Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is in a real fight right now. He knows it. His corner knows it. But this is what these moments are all about. Who can make the adjustments? Who can execute the game plan in the moment?
Oh, nice
shot from Manny Pacquiao.
By Pacquiao. The right hand jab, the straight left hand. There's a check left hook by Mayweather. Under 30 seconds left in the 7th.
I think it's safe to say that this fight is living up to the hype.
And then some, as Manny Pacquiao continues to hunt down Mayweather, who has his back along the ropes there. Mayweather sidesteps the incoming pride of the Philippines. Terrific stuff here at the MGM Grand as Pacquiao continues to bring the fight to Floyd Mayweather.
Flex the left. That just speaks to Floyd's brilliance right there. He's going to get out of the way 8 times out of 10, but you try to land what you can when you can.
We are in round number 8. This fight is flying by, my man. And we all know as Mayweather lands a stiff jab, the sport that you make your living in, Andre, and what these two proud prize fighters do as well. We look at boxing as a primal form of drama, and what it reveals is what frightens most human beings, the unvarnished truth. What Floyd Mayweather is learning from Manny Pacquiao is thus far scaring Floyd Sr.
Yeah, I mean, this is, you know...
Oh, straight left hand connects again by Pacquiao.
It seems that when Manny lands that straight left, he's getting Floyd's attention every time.
And it's when Floyd is in that shoulder roll position that Manny Pacquiao's had some success.
But 9 times out of 10, Manny doesn't aim for the head. He's aiming a little lower, and Floyd falls into the shot.
Pacquiao pot shots Mayweather through the guard with the lead left. There's a jab from Mayweather. Again, a flurry of punches in that last left hand scored.
You see Pacquiao have a lot of success when he starts low, and works his way up. Floyd eventually falls into the straight left, and that's when Manny scores.
Pacquiao known for showcasing more display angles than you would find in a geometry department, and that's another thing that Mayweather has to concern himself with. But now Mayweather looking at Pacquiao going downstairs with the left hook. Another left hand to the body, the jab. Under a minute and a half left in the 8th round. Good pull counter right hand by Mayweather.
Let's see if Manny Pacquiao can answer that. Great right hand from Floyd Mayweather.
Mayweather trying to set the trap with the jabs. There's another couple of lead left hooks that clubbed the side of Pacquiao's head. Under a minute left in the 8th.
That got Manny's attention for sure. Lead left hooks from Floyd Mayweather.
And that's what Floyd Sr. was looking for.
And that's that reach advantage we were talking about.
5-inch reach advantage for Floyd Mayweather. 45 seconds left in the 8th. Pacquiao has definitely not been reckless by any means, has been controlled, but has shown flashes of his offensive brilliance and has actually scored some good shots on Mayweather with those left hands.
Both men have landed good shots. Great intensity of this fight, ebbs and flows back and forth. This is what the people paid to see.
Now Mayweather, again, setting the trap there, leaning in, staying at distance though, Andre.
In action.
Science.
Hit the guy with right hand and hook, man.
An intense Floyd Sr. pressing down his son, and you have to wonder what's going through Floyd Jr.'s mind as we begin round number 9. After 8 rounds, Andre, quick synopsis on what you've been impressed with most from both of these warriors.
I just appreciate the fact that both of these guys have given it, they've taken it, and good shot from Floyd right there.
Again, setting the trap, putting himself
to the ring. This is just the fight that we anticipated. There's no clear-cut winner. There's no clear-cut person that's dominant. Even though I have Floyd up 5 rounds to 3, Floyd has been in this situation before where a fight was tight. He stayed patient and pulled away. Again, he wasn't fighting Manny Pacquiao. Let's see what happens down the stretch.
There's again the 1-2, the straight left catches Floyd. He's able to maneuver out of the way, but misses with that left hook. What about Freddie Roach's contention that Mayweather's legs are gone? I don't know if they're gone, but that he slowed down. Are you seeing evidence of that in this fight? And he pot shots Pacquiao with a right hand.
No, I think Floyd, 38 is 38, but Floyd Mayweather has plenty of legs left. You get older, you get smarter, and you just don't have to move as much. If your defense is as good as Floyd Mayweather's, you don't have to move so much. So I don't think that's accurate.
Under 2 minutes now left in the 9th round. Knowledgeable observers also wanting to see if Pacquiao would be able to land that left uppercut. As we've seen in the past, that Mayweather has a tendency to lean to his right. But there, using that left hook again. Oh, another straight left down the middle catches Mayweather. And again, the crowd showing their support for the Philippine pride and joy, Manny Pacquiao.
And he can't let Floyd just sit out there and pot shot him like that. He's got to stay mentally engaged and not allow himself to get hit with those kind of shots. Even though those shots aren't knocking him down or out, they're still debilitating shots.
And yet Mayweather missed with another left hook. That jab was blocked by Manny using that upper body movement, trying to find an entry to get in close with under a minute remaining. Goes to the body, gets tagged though on the right counter from Floyd Mayweather.
Good counter, but decent body work from Pacquiao right there.
45 seconds left in the ninth. There's that right cross that connects on Pacquiao's jaw.
Good straight right from Floyd Mayweather.
30 seconds left in the 9th round. There's another straight right hand by Mayweather that scores. And that's his bread and butter. Now along the ropes, Pacquiao goes to the body. Mayweather moving to his left. Final 10 seconds. Another lead right hand connects for Mayweather. About that, what's the body language of Floyd Mayweather telling you in the corner, Andre?
I think he's just in an intense fight. I mean, I don't see anything different about Floyd Mayweather, even with his father getting on him and showing some, a sense of urgency. I think Floyd, what the champion does, he's staying composed.
Round 10, both of them staying composed here after 9 rounds of action to determine who is the best fighter of their generation. Mayweather, 47-0. 26 knockouts. Yes. Manny Pacquiao, 57-5-2 with 38 KOs.
Back when it was 15 rounds, round 13, 14, and 15 were called the championship rounds, the do-or-die rounds. Our modern-day championship rounds are 10, 11, and 12.
Short left hook by Pacquiao, then eats a jab from Mayweather. What adjustments do you feel each athlete should make to control or even better dominate the home stretch?
I would like to see Floyd, even though it's getting late in the fight, he can still work the body of Manny Pacquiao and work his way back up and possibly catch Manny like that.
Full counter again with the right hand. Floyd Sr. wants him to come forward. He's spending most of his time on his back foot, which we've seen all the time.
Yeah, and Manny has to not stay out there. When he's not busy, he has to either be out of range or in range to punch. He can't just stand there and let Floyd use his reach advantage with the jab and the straight rights. It's just not good, and he's Floyd Mayweather's racking up points in the meantime. And I think this last 3 rounds or last 2.5 rounds are going to boil down to who wants it more.
Under a minute and a half left in the 10th. Left hand again by Pacquiao. Has Floyd on the ropes. Floyd again shifts to his left. And that's the one thing about Manny Pacquiao, effective whether you go left or right. Again, has added that right hook. Manila Ice hasn't really been a factor here thus far in the fight, but trying to keep Floyd Mayweather pinned along the ropes, wants to cut off that ring.
And I don't know if Manny has any leg cramps or anything like that. We haven't heard anything in the corner, but I'd like to see him use his leg. He's got good legs, in and out movement. Feint Floyd and then attack. Feint him and then attack, and he'll be more successful.
He's been burdened with leg cramps throughout his career. It's because of the size of his calves. He actually had to buy an $1,800 bottle of lotion treatment approved by the USADA, Freddie Roach told us, to help in camp. So we don't know if they're a factor now. There's the hand speed on display for Pacquiao, and a grazing right counter by Mayweather.
And those are moments where he didn't land much, but the crowd can deceive the judges, and maybe they'll land, or maybe they'll give Pacquiao points for that sequence.
Under 30 seconds left in the 10th. Mayweather ducks underneath that left cross. The jab from Pacquiao. Doesn't always use the jab. Has an effective jab. Can use it almost like a power jab, but Mayweather doing a good job now of avoiding Pacquiao. As we are into the championship rounds. Mayweather, kin in attendance, enjoying the fact that they are now on camera. The father of 4 children. Revisiting some of the action now, Andre.
Here we see Floyd with a successful counter right hand. He allowed Manny to touch him so he could stay in range to counter with the straight right hand and take advantage of the reach advantage that he has against Manny Pacquiao. Beautiful shot from Floyd.
There you go. That's right. Keep saying to myself up on the back of him up. Keep putting this down. Go right back to the plate. Okay.
One of Mayweather's biggest supporters, my fellow Canadian Justin Bieber. No surprise to see him ringside. Round 11, Mayweather on the attack with that right hand. Now a more aggressive Mayweather here to kick off the championship rounds. And a sense of urgency, as there should be, right, Andre, at this point in the fight?
100%. These last 2 rounds, you don't know how the judges are looking at it. You don't know how they're scoring it. You got to try to seize these last 2 rounds if you're Floyd Mayweather or Manny Pacquiao.
Watch the feet. Watch the feet. Watch the feet.
Bayless warning them about the feet. Of course, as the southpaw, you want to keep that lead right foot to the outside of Mayweather's left.
That right hand was a potential knockout right hand. Floyd Mayweather's trying to catch Manny Pacquiao, not with a stinging shot, but a knockout blow.
There's a right to the body and a left hand upstairs by Pacquiao. But again, Mayweather backing up with his size and reach. Would you like to see him come forward like his father and impose that size?
Well, with all due respect to Floyd Sr., sometimes the fighter's in the ring. Sometimes the trainer can see what a fighter doesn't, and sometimes the fighter can feel what a trainer doesn't. So if Floyd isn't coming forward, it's for a reason.
All right, left hand lead by Pacquiao scored. There's another left hand that cuffed Mayweather on the ear as he was vacating the premises. So kind of rolled with that punch.
These last 2 rounds are very, very important for both fighters.
Left hand to the body. Sorry, Andre. Right hand upstairs by Pacquiao, mixing up the attack.
He started low, he finished high. Now he knows Floyd wants to come back with offense, and this is where Manny has to be defensively responsible. You see Floyd coming, you got to know, you got to be prepared for it so he doesn't pot shot you.
Mayweather effectively pot shotted him there, picked him off, and they're able to laterally move away from the right hand. Final 60 seconds of the 11th round. for the welterweight title unification. And to determine the best fighter of this era, Mayweather in the corner, but rolling and really avoiding all of those punches and landing the counter right hand as he's apt to do.
Looks like Pacquiao's trying to steal this round.
And a counter left by Mayweather.
Because Floyd has pretty much dominated most of this round. Same tactic Sugar Ray Leonard used against Marvin Hagler. You don't know what the judges are looking at. Floyd has to be vigilant about the last 15, 20 seconds of each round down the stretch.
And the final 20 seconds upon us. Pacquiao now on the defensive. Mayweather coming forward. Mayweather goes to the body with the jab. We are headed to the final 3 minutes of a fight we've waited 5 years to materialize. It's come down to the final round.
Here we see Floyd Mayweather line up Manny Pacquiao with the jab, and then he comes not down the middle, but a roundhouse around the gloves of Manny Pacquiao. Early in that round, Manny Pacquiao felt that for sure. Here we see Floyd in his prevent mode. Hands up, trying to avoid the shots of Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao grazed him, but nothing significant in that sequence on the ropes.
Combinations, okay? Okay. All right. He's going down, you go with the uppercut, okay? Last round, last round. Let's go. Let's go. Man.
It's very possible that this fight can come down to this round once again. You never know how the judges are seeing this fight. Floyd or Manny can't leave anything to chance.
Good luck to both
and
of
the
you.
two legends in the making, of course, future Hall of Famers embrace as we begin the 12th and final round. Floyd Money Mayweather, Manny PACMAN Pacquiao. Could it possibly be coming down to this round, Andre? Or am I just telling the story of this fight and missing some of the nuances that the judges at ringside might be seeing?
Well, we don't know. I mean, I have Floyd up 8 rounds to 3, but I'm not the official scorecard, so there's no telling. So again, both fighters can leave nothing to chance. If you're Manny or Floyd, you want to win this round and you want to win it big and you want to leave no question.
Mayweather again going to ropes before moving to his left and utilizing that deft footwork. Pacquiao still on his back foot. 2 minutes left in the fight.
I think Manny's got to take some risks.
Yes,
If
exactly.
Floyd lands that one shot, he's got to come back. And even if he doesn't land, it's the perception that he's being aggressive.
Left to the body, the straight left, down the middle, connected for Pacquiao. There's a stiff jab by Mayweather. Lead left hand from Mayweather. Looking to land that left hook. Picks him up with the right hand. Just 90 seconds remain. Pacquiao has Mayweather along the ropes, and Mayweather immediately clinches.
At this point in the round, at the halfway point, Floyd is definitely up in this round and looking a lot sharper and landing the cleaner shots. If Manny wants to make a case for this round, he's going to have to close this round strong.
Oh, and there's Mayweather acknowledging, okay, I'm not going to push his head down. Immediately lets go. Final 60 seconds of the fight. Mayweather leads with the right. The crowd here sensing the finish is near. And a fight that has definitely lived up to the hype. A competitive affair. The boxer Floyd Mayweather. The offensive juggernaut Manny Pacquiao. The crowd
10 seconds left.
10 seconds remain in our fight of the century. Mayweather sensing that he has done enough. Pacquiao on the attack, but the final bell has gone.
Great fight. Great fight. Great fight. Hat off to both guys. They showed up strong for this pay-per-view. I'm excited for the way they put on the performance and what this means for the sport as a whole. I'm excited, man. They put on a great show tonight.
With all of the money being made here tonight, and with these, the two biggest names, Floyd Mayweather says he has only one fight left, that being in September. Regardless of the outcome tonight, Andre, judging by what we saw, is it worth a repeat?
I think it may be, and I think what we hear
will determine that.
I think what we hear in a few moments will determine that, definitely. But I would definitely love to see it again, for sure.
Before we hear the official verdict, Andre, what did you like more? What do you think if let's say, I mean, on your scorecards you have Floyd winning, that could very well be the case. What did each of these two do best, and what could they have done a better job of?
I think both guys took the punches well from each other. Floyd had some moments where he got rocked visibly. He stayed calm, and he was able to respond and come back like a champion does. Manny Pacquiao, he didn't get discouraged when Floyd was landing those sharp, clean punches. He continued to press forward. I don't think he quite did enough, but you got to give him credit for trying. I think Floyd showed why he is who he is and why he's the top of the pound for pound list. And, you know, you got to respect that union right there between Floyd Sr. and Floyd Jr. Mayweather Sr. and Mayweather Jr. Sometimes you got to get on your pupil. Sometimes you got to get on your son and tell him, you're behind, you're losing this fight. He responded the way he was supposed to.
Mayweather taunting the crowd. So in total, punches landed 146 to 81 in favor of Floyd Money Mayweather. And that may indeed be a portent, a harbinger of what's to come.
Yeah, I think Floyd Mayweather wins the fight, for sure.
You are one tough expletive, is what Floyd Mayweather keeps saying to Manny Pacquiao. Forget about all the money that these two will have made here tonight. It's about their respective legacy, and I think both can take their hats off tonight, Andre, for doing the sport of boxing proud.
Man, I can't speak enough about it. They made the fight happen, you know, from a just coming together standpoint, and then they made the fight happen by actually engaging and putting on a great show tonight. Hats off to both guys.
And if it were a popularity contest, that Manny Pacquiao would be walking away with the biggest win of his career. But we remain on tenterhooks. We await the official verdict. The three judges at ringside. Glenn Feldman, who's been a pro judge for 23 years. Dave Moretti, who is as respected a judge as there is, has worked 5 Pacquiao fights and 9 Mayweather fights, including the last 3. Burt Clemens has been a pro judge for 27 years. He's worked 3 Mayweather fights, 1 Pacquiao fight. Feldman, who we mentioned earlier, never judging a Pacquiao fight. The only Mayweather fight he worked was in 1998 versus Miguel Melo. I think the time has arrived. Everyone here at the MGM Grand, and those of you watching around the world, we're about to find out who will walk away the victor.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of boxing here at the MGM Grand, we go to the scorecards.
Judge at ringside, Dave Moretti scores about 118 to 110. Judges Bert Clements and Glenn Feldman both scored about the same, 116 to 112. All three in favor of the winner by unanimous decision. He is now the unified WBC, WBA, and WBO welterweight champion of the world, and still undefeated, Floyd Money Mayweather.
Well, Andre, your unofficial scores weren't that far off. Judge Moretti 118-110, Clements 116-112, Feldman also 116-112. For the man who's claimed to being TBE the best ever will continue to be debated, I'm sure, but following his 48th straight win, he is now TBOTE, the best of this era.
No question about it. And when it comes to him being one of the greatest of all times, I think one would be foolish to not have Floyd Mayweather in the discussion.
He'll have a chance to equal Rocky Marciano's record in what Mayweather maintains will be his final fight in September. Time will tell. He is now 48-0. And for Manny Pacquiao, tasting defeat for the 6th time, no shame in the performance here tonight. Let's go to Jim Gray.
Well, congratulations on this victory. To hear the words "still undefeated," what does that mean?
First off, I want to thank God for this victory. I want to thank all the fans that came to Las Vegas. I want to thank all the fans around the world that supported this event. He's a hell of a fighter, and I take my hat off to Manny Pacquiao. I see why he's one of the guys that's at the pinnacle in the sport of boxing.
Was this easier than you had anticipated?
I knew he was going to push me. I knew he was going to win some rounds. You know, he had moments in the fight, but you know, I kept him on the outside. I was a smart fighter. I outboxed him. I wasn't getting hit with a lot of shots until I sat right there in a pocket. That's when he would land a lot of shots. And we did what we had to do tonight, and I'm truly blessed. Manny Pacquiao is blessed, and I want to thank all the fans that came out to support this event.
Why do you think you never figured out that left jab in your right hand?
You know, I can't really say. You know, I'm just, you know, a calculated fighter. You know, he's a tough competitor. But like I said before, you know, I got to take my hat off to my dad, because without my dad, I wouldn't be where I'm at.
And he was riding you. Why was he riding you so hard?
Because my dad wanted me to do more. But Manny Pacquiao's a tough competitor. You know, he's a very, very awkward fighter, so I had to take my time and watch him extremely close.
You said a couple of times to me and to others, you never wanted to win a fight so bad as you wanted to win this fight. Why? Because it was so long in coming?
You know, you say things sometimes, but all 48 fights, you know, all 47 fights before I got to this point played a major key.
But this one particularly, why?
Really not this one. All fights played a major key, you know. I wanted to win all fights extremely bad. Many
Turn out, you'll find your mama side. seperti Engkau, begitu mengasihiku. Kau Tuhan sanggup menjawab semua seru doaku. Tiada yang seperti Engkau, begitu mengasihiku. Kau Tuhan sanggup melawan seluruh kehidupanku. Aku percaya Tuhanku ajaib, Kau turun tangan memulihkanku. Aku percaya Tuhanku dahsyat, Kau turun tangan memberkatiku. Tiada yang seperti Engkau, begitu mengasihiku. Kau Tuhan sanggup menjawab semua seru doaku. Tiada yang seperti Engkau, begitu mengasihiku. Kau Tuhan sanggup melawan seluruh kehidupanku. Aku percaya Tuhanku ajaib, Kau turun tangan memulihkanku. Aku percaya Tuhanku dahsyat, Kau turun tangan memberkatiku. Aku percaya Tuhanku ajaib, Kau turun tangan memulihkanku. Aku percaya Tuhanku dahsyat, Kau turun tangan memberkatiku. Seperti Engkau, begitu mengasihiku. Kau Tuhan sanggup menjawab semua seru doaku. Tiada yang seperti Engkau, begitu mengasihiku. Kau Tuhan sanggup melawan seluruh kehidupanku. Aku percaya Tuhanku ajaib, Kau turun tangan memulihkanku. Aku percaya Tuhanku dahsyat, Kau turun tangan memberkatiku. Tiada yang seperti Engkau, begitu mengasihiku. Kau Tuhan sanggup menjawab semua seru doaku. Tiada yang seperti Engkau, begitu mengasihiku. Kau Tuhan sanggup melawan seluruh kehidupanku. Aku percaya Tuhanku ajaib, Kau turun tangan memulihkan.